This is something that could be very devastating. Looking from what we have seen from tsunami experience from around the world, no second story building will be able to hold you if it's that bad, bringing 10, 20, 30 feet of water. There's no way none of us in the Caribbean and this region will be able to have a building that might stand up to that kind of disaster.
And that is why you can leave nothing to chance. As Tuesday night's events proved, this type of temblor can hit at any time, and the tsunami which follows can be deadly. The key, says Director General of the Belize Red Cross, Lily Bowman, is safety first, and that means seeking higher ground and being ready to go at a moment's notice.
Move away from water to higher ground. Move quickly away from the coast or tributaries to higher ground, avoiding buildings, bridges, downpouring lines, but at the same time, look for higher floors and stronger buildings. It says do not return to the shore as waves may continue to arrive for hours. Stay informed and listen to official tsunami alerts, which I think a lot of people were doing. Prepare to evacuate. The earthquake could cause a tsunami very soon afterwards or some hours later. If there is a tsunami watch, stay informed by radio. If a tsunami warning is issued, be ready to evacuate. You should have your grab-and-go bag anyway prepared, because that's what we tell people to be prepared for any disaster. Have a grab-and-go bag. Every now and then, revisit the bag. Empty what you think is no longer applicable for you to take. But you're looking at clothing, definitely. You're looking at your personal and important papers, passport, land papers, whatever you deem very important. You're also thinking about supplies for a baby, milk, etc. And, things like that. Some food, but nothing that will burden you, especially in this last case, nothing that will burden you and make you or hinder you from moving and evacuating fast enough.
Belize City Councillor Philip Willoughby, a veteran of emergency management during his time at City Hall, was out during the emergency. He underscored the fact that with so much at stake, a moment's delay can cost you your life, so establish priorities in advance.
Let's say, for example, I'm a single parent and I have 3-4 children. I have to pack up 3 or 4 kids, pack up myself, hit the road, and I'm behind Jane Boulevard. And I have to leave from Jane Boulevard to get to the Muslim school, which is the nearest structure, or to St. John's Vianney. Look at the time frame I have. How long does it take to get out from Jane Boulevard? And with 3 or 4 kids. I have to be real with what I'm saying to you. You understand? Unless every night you go sleep, before you go sleep, you are prepared that there's the possible threat of a earthquake. You understand? So I would just say valuable documents, your medication. If you have liquid cash on you, I wouldn't even advise that, because you wouldn't want nobody to take advantage of you, or that thing there, jewelry and that thing. Those are material things. Yes, you could put them up, you could store them in a safe place, but get yourself together and get to the shelter quickly.
Compared to neighbors like Mexico and Guatemala, which have seen multiple earthquakes, including 2 just last year, Minister Castro admits we need to have plans in place for when the unthinkable happens.
What we need to do is to get more information, educate ourselves, educate our population on the things to do when there is a tsunami watch. And you must understand that, I would like for people to understand that a disaster from a tsunami is different than that of a hurricane. We can track a hurricane coming for days, for weeks. We could watch that weather developing. But an earthquake, there's no method in place in the world that can determine when an earthquake will strike.
Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.